Hi friends, I'm here with a yoga offering. As always, please go at your own pace. Rest whenever you need to. Feel free to skip things or change things if they're not working for you today. Let's start on our backs. You can come into a Shavasana type position. Go ahead and spread out. And either close your eyes or take a soft gaze up towards the ceiling. Allow the weight of your body to fall back into the floor. Set aside whatever mental projects you've been working on so that you can just feel what's here now. And if other things happen to pop into your head, giving yourself permission to drop it. Just right in the middle of the thought, coming back to feeling your body, feeling your breath. And you're welcome to keep your eyes closed or open them as it's useful for you. Let's begin by sliding arms overhead, stretching out through your arms and legs, and then interlace your fingers, press out through your palms, flex your feet, reaching through the heels of your hands, the heels of your feet. And then release, bring your right knee in, give the knee a good squeeze. And then straighten your right leg up towards the ceiling, holding somewhere behind your leg. Flex and point your foot a few times. Circle your ankle a couple times both directions. Bend your knee in and then open it out to the right. You can straighten your leg part way or all the way out to the side, grounding down through the back of the left leg. Release, bend your knee, bring it across, spinal twist. You can open out through your right arm, let your knee and shoulder reach away from one another. And then staying in your twist, try straightening your right leg on a low diagonal, right arm on a high diagonal. And then roll back onto your back. Bring both knees in, take a little circle or rock with your knees. And then grab hold of just the left knee, drop the right leg long, squeeze this knee in close. And then straighten this leg up. Flex and point your foot a few times. Circle your ankle a couple times both directions. Bend your knee in, open your knee out to the left, and then straighten part way or all the way out to the side, grounding down through the back of your right leg. Bend your knee, bring it across, spinal twist. First with a bent knee. And then straighten the left leg on a low diagonal, left arm on a high diagonal. Roll back onto your back, bring both knees in, take a little circle or rock. And then let's set up for a little bit of core work. Draw the belly in, press your lower back down from the inside. Keep that going strongly, and then cross your right leg over the left like eagle, shins parallel to the floor and ceiling. Interlace your fingers behind your head, lift the head and chest up. So keep the belly drawing in strongly, and then just a very small movement. Each time you exhale, squeeze the legs together and up. As you inhale, release that squeeze. Inhale, exhale, squeeze knees up. Inhale, release. So just this small, subtle movement. The whole time shoulders are off the floor. The whole time belly drawing in strongly. See if you can keep your face relaxed. One more. And then release. Keeping legs interlaced, bring your hands to the front of the right thigh and then push your hands into your legs, push your leg into your hands. So you're just matching your own resistance. Your knees are trying to push to your chest and your hands won't let them. The whole time belly pulling in strongly, whole time face relaxed. See how much pressure you can take. And then release, unwind and switch. Left leg on top. Shins parallel to the floor and ceiling. Interlace fingers behind the head, lift the head and chest up, and then very small movement, legs squeezing together and up as you exhale, and release that squeeze as you inhale. One more. Release the head down, hands to the front of the left thigh, push the hands into the legs, push your legs into your hands, breathing. Matching your own resistance. Last breath. Unwind. Let's drop the feet to the floor. Interlace fingers behind the head again. Exhale, lift head and chest up. Inhale, release down. Just very simple lift and lowers. Keep the belly drawing in. Try not to use too much momentum or arm strength. Just abdominals contracting. One more. And then release, stretch long. Bring your knees back in, little circle or rock. And then if it feels okay to do so, take a couple rock and rolls on the length of your spine. If this does not work for your body, don't do it. If you like, you might use the momentum of this rock to bring your hands to the floor in front of you and get a little lift through the hips. You might even get a little hover through the ankles. And then you can use this momentum to step or hop your feet back, finding your way to a high push-up. Fingers spread, connecting the head to the heels, whole body in a straight long line. And then shift your weight forward to lower down, low push-up, and come into your back bend. Could be cobra or up dog, low or high. You might move around a little. And then back to down dog. Take your time getting into this first down dog of class. You may want to pedal out your feet a little bit. Shift your hips side to side. The nice thing about having a practice where you do something similar is you can notice the difference. How does this feel now? It's probably different than the last time you were on your mat. What are you noticing? Let's drop the knees, sink back to child's pose, releasing hips to the heels, forehead to the floor. With arms out in front of you, walk your hands over to the left. And then pull back through your right hip, stretching right side a little more. Come through center and over to the other side. Pull back through the left hip, stretching left side a bit more. And then back to center. Lift up through table, come back through down dog. And then walk your hands and feet towards one another. Let's hang in ragdoll. Feet hip width apart, parallel. You can take any arm position, any movement, maybe a little sway or shake out. Bend your knees a little more and slowly roll up, coming all the way up to standing. Step up to the front of the mat. We'll bring hands together. Feet can be together or apart. Come into your mountain pose, Tadasana. And take a full A-series sun salutation. Next inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, fold forward, swan dive down. Inhale, lengthen, partway up. Step or hop your feet back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. And back to down dog. And we'll take 5 deep breaths in down dog, or you might come back to child's pose or sitting or onto your forearms or knees, any neutral shape. Last breath here. Come back through down dog and step or hop your feet forward. Inhaling, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up to standing. Exhale, arms press down. Again, inhale, arms high. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Step or hop back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. And back to down dog. This time from down dog, take your right leg up, bend your knee in and start circling. Next time your leg is up, reach it straight, and then bring your right knee towards right upper arm. Extend it up and back. Take it across towards left upper arm. Reach it up and back. And right towards the center of your chest. From here, lift the right hand, and we're going to tip over, bringing right foot to the floor, and then send the hips high. Wild thing. And experiment, explore within this shape what's interesting, what's useful. Bring the right hand back to the floor, thread the right leg out to the left, and then lift the left arm. And again, you can do this in any way you like. You might bend one leg or the other. Eventually bringing both hands to the floor and making your way back to down dog. You might take a vinyasa, might just step back. From down dog, left leg sweeps up. Bend your knee in, start circling. Go as slow as you need to. Next time your leg is up, reach it straight, and then left knee towards left upper arm. And reach it up and back. Take it across towards right upper arm. Send it up and back. And right towards the center of the chest. From here, lift the left hand, tip over, lift the hips high. Wild thing. Feeling around, how does your body move here? What feels useful? And then left hand to the floor, thread the left leg out to the right. Lift the right arm. Could bend one leg or the other. Eventually bringing both hands to the floor and making your way back to down dog. And let's take a good rest, whether that's down dog, child's pose, sitting, or something else. If you want to get off the wrists, maybe pose that has no weight on the wrists. One more breath here. Come back through down dog and step or hop your feet forward. Inhaling, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up to standing. Exhale, arms press down. Let's bend the knees and come into chair. Utkatasana. Hips low, head high, shoulders low, fingers high. One more breath. Release, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen. Step or hop back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. And back to down dog. Right leg sweeps up, one breath. Step forward, high lunge. Arms up. Settle in. Let's grab the left wrist, take it across for a little side bend. Come over to the other side. Grab your right wrist, take it across. Back to center. Interlace fingers behind your back. Lift the chest. Release arms up. Tip forward. Standing splits. Hands to the floor or to a couple of blocks. We'll do this with hips square and with the upper body let and go. One more breath. Step back, warrior one. Arms up. Settle in. Last breath here. Release. Optional handstand swings. If on your way back to down dog you want to take a few handstand swings, you can start by getting comfortable with hands flat. Swing the left leg up and down. Take as many or few of these as you like. Eventually finding your way back to down dog. From down dog, left leg sweeps up, one breath. Step forward, high lunge. Arms up. Sink low. Grab the right wrist, take it across. Come over to the other side, grab your left wrist, take it across. Back to center. Interlace fingers behind your back. Other thumb on top this time. Release arms up. Tip forward. Standing splits. Hands to the floor or to a couple of blocks. We'll do this with hips square, stretching that back leg straighter, longer, higher. Last breath here. Step back. Warrior one. One more breath. Release. Optional handstand swings. Take as many or few as you like, feeling what you are doing. Eventually finding your way to a good rest, coming back to ease. One more breath here. Let's come back through down dog and step or hop your feet forward. Inhaling, flat back. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, arms up, inhale, chair. Exhale, straighten. Again, inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Step or hop back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. And back to down dog. This time from down dog, step the left foot just a few inches forward with the toes turned out, and then lift the right leg up. Let's reach the left hand back to hold the inside of your foot or ankle or calf, opening up through the right hip, maybe even looking under your right shoulder. If you start to lose your balance, you can always bring your left hand back to the floor, and then once you're steady, maybe try to hold the ankle again. Keeping breath deep. Last one here. Bring both hands back to the front of the mat. Step the right foot forward. Come up, warrior one. Open out, warrior two. And then take your time adjusting, settling in. You might check your footing, check on your alignment. Flip the right palm to face the ceiling, reverse warrior two. Big side stretch. Straighten the front leg, triangle. One more breath here. Release, hands to the floor, make your way back to down dog. This time from down dog, step the right foot just a couple of inches forward with the toes turned out. You can lift the left leg up. Bring the right hand back to hold the inside of your ankle or calf. So while we're putting ourselves in this precarious position, how open can you be? Can you have your breath slow and deep? Can your face be relaxed? Can you take in subtlety? One more breath. Release. Hands to the front of the mat, step the left foot forward, warrior one. Open out, warrior two. Flip the left palm, reverse warrior. Straighten the front leg, triangle. Last breath. Release. Make your way back to down dog. And then settle into a good rest. Reestablishing that slow, steady breath. One more deep breath in and out. Let's come back through down dog and step or hop your feet forward. Inhaling, flat back. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, arms up, inhale, chair. Exhale, straighten. Good. So let's take a couple of balancing poses. So we'll first get steady on 2 feet. Feel where your feet touch the floor. Maybe shift your weight a little bit, tuning into that groundedness here. And then we're going to cross the right ankle above the left knee and sink the hips back and down. Figure 4 hip stretch. Arms can be out to the side to steady you. You're welcome to use a piece of furniture or a wall, or you can bring hands together, resting forearms on your shin. You could also use fingertips on a block or the floor. And I want to give the option of an arm balance here, which is just moving towards. You may or may not get there. So welcome to stay right here on your foot, or plant your hands shoulder width apart and hook your ankle and knee into the upper arms. From here, just like crow, shift your weight forward. More weight in the hand, less weight in the foot. You may be able to lift that left foot off the floor. If you're able to get the left foot off the floor, you may try straightening it. Straightening that left leg out. If you were in your hands, come back to your foot. And then let that go. Shake it out. Take a moment on 2 feet. Feeling grounded here, and then we'll go to the other side. Left ankle crosses above the right knee. Sink the hips back and down. So you don't need to go any further than you can go. This might be enough. Stay here, breathing here. If you did, take a different variation on the other side. Do something similar. You may try hands flat, ankle and knee into the upper arms, shifting weight forward, galavasana. If you are in your hands, come back to your foot. Release. Shake it out. Take a moment. Okay, let's take this one step deeper and try a twist. I love this pose. A lot of bang for your buck on this one. So same legs, right ankle crosses above the left knee. And then the right outer hand will go to the inside of your foot and just open up into a twist. This is maybe enough. Stay here. If you're able, shimmy your arm further down. Further down you can get more of a leverage you may be able to get. If you can get it all the way past your elbow and up to your upper arm, you might even bring your hand to the floor or a block. Stay here. If you want to try the arm balance, hands are going to come to the floor, shoulder width apart, and then create a shelf. Your elbows are creating a shelf that you can rest your body on and extend the left leg out to the side. If you were in your hands, come back to your foot, release, shake it out. I have a whole tutorial on that one in my YouTube channel if you want. Let's try the other side. Left ankle crosses above the right knee. Back the left hand to the inside of the foot. Open up through the top shoulder. Maybe shimmy your arm further down. You stop where it makes sense for you to stop. Might be here. You might take both hands to the floor. Leaning out into the hands, more weight in the hands, less weight in your foot. Fewer in your hands. Come back to your foot. Shake it out. Let that go. Let's bring feet hip width apart. Hands to the top of the buttocks. Roll your shoulders back, your elbows back. Lift the chest, big upper back arch. Fold forward, bend your knees a little or a lot. If you're able, grab your big toes. Lengthen and fold. Pull the head towards the floor. Let's release. Come to sitting, extend the legs forward. Seated forward fold. You can use your hands to support you on the feet, a strap around the feet, or on the floor. Lengthen and fold, whatever amount you're able. Inhale, look up. Exhale, release. Soles of the feet together. Baddha Konasana. You can grab your toes or ankles with that grip. Lengthen and fold. Elbows could push into the legs, or if it works better, you might lean into your hands or elbows in front of you. Keep going towards a flat back, towards folding. Let's release, come up. Bring the knees in, roll back onto your back. Take a little circle or rock with your knees. I'm going to suggest a shoulder stand and plow. If these are not poses that you typically do, you may want to instead do legs up the wall or just legs up in the air with or without something under the hips. So feel free to take a different inversion, something very gentle or something different. I'm not there to keep an eye on you, so please don't hurt yourself. Shoulder stand and plow are not for everybody. If they feel right for you right now, you can rock legs overhead. Bring your hands to your back for support. Inch your elbows in towards one another, and then send the legs up. You might find a straight line from your shoulders through your hips to your feet, and if that's too tight, your body will naturally modify by coming to an angle. Feel for the rightness of this right now. If it is too much or does not feel right, come out of it. You can stay here as long or short as you like. You can bring one or both legs overhead for plow anytime you like. If there are different variations you want to take, you are welcome. When the pose feels complete, come down and rest. try and come down as slowly and carefully as you can. One way of rolling out of plow is to use your hands to slow you down, either on the backs of your legs, your hips, or the floor. Rolling down one vertebrae at a time. When you come out of a deep forward fold, such as plow or shoulder stand, give your back a chance to readjust. And then let's take fish as a counter stretch. There's several ways of getting into fish. I'll show one. One way is to lean to one side, bring your hands and arms under your body with palms facing down. So kind of rock side to side so your arms are under you. And then bend your elbows to lift the chest and drop your head to the floor. Once you're there, you can scoot your hands out from under you. So most of the weight is in the head and the hips. Your arms aren't needed, they can stay there. Or if you prefer a flying fish, you can take arms overhead. When this feels complete, come back down. And just check in with your body. We are winding things down. I'm going to finish with a twist. You might join me or do something else to finish up. What last pose or stretch feels right for you right now? Is there a part of your body that needs some attention? If you are doing something asymmetrical, just spend equal time on both sides as best you can. Each time you finish something, you can just ask, what's needed? When nothing else is needed, start getting your body clothing props comfortable for Shavasana. You may want to put on layers or use some support, cover up. If there's a part of your body that could use some help letting go, self-massage is wonderful. Eventually settling into stillness. Letting go into the support underneath you. Slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and toes, gently waking your body up again. And let this movement increase gradually through your wrists and ankles, eventually stretching out through your arms and legs. When you're ready, bring your knees in. Roll to one side. Use your hands to help you up to sitting. And bring hands together at the heart. And just take a moment to silently thank yourself for your practice. You might let that gratitude extend out to the people and circumstances that make it possible for you to be here. And that could extend far and wide. Maybe even sending gratitude and well wishes to all beings everywhere. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for joining me today. Hope you have a good rest of your day.